Right then, here we go. Norwich City away with the best team Hull have probably ever had. Confirm that. Right, so during this, before we've got to the game, these are the transfers that we've got happening. Ben Grist could be going out like Curzon Ashton for the rest of the season in the National League North. Shaquille Van Persie is joining us. And I can't remember where we got up to, but we have signed a heck of a lot of players for this. Jesse Oostendorp is going out on loan. He can be available for loan until the end of the season because he hasn't got a work permit. We've got Jamie Vardy, 48-year-old Ian Bates, 54-year-old Colin Reynolds, Carl Darlow, Miles Lewis Scully, Joby Bellingham, Jordan Houghton, Cole Palmer, Johnny Howson, Ben Grist, Mads Hermansen, Riley McGree, Dolly Menga, who's out on loan at FC Den Bosch for the season. As is Ted Kerr, he's gone to Blackpool. Ethan Nwaneri, Kobe Mainu, Dean Henderson, Brooke Norton, Cuffy, Victor Diaz, Delano Bergzorg, Malo Gusto, Yannick Vestergaard, Matty Pollock, Yannick Balassi, Tanguy Ndombele, Alexander Ring, Jason Dennis Van Dawson, Toby Collier, who can be promoted to the first team. Where was we up to? Toby Collier, Geronimo Spinner, Joshua Xerxes, Kevin Coyle, Bilal Al-Kanous, Nick Schicks, Adil Tarat, Jesse Oostendorp, Ryan Bertrand, Rocco Coyle comes back, and Trent Carter-Rogers. Rocco Coyle's number 23, and we'll give Balassi time to shine. We'll have Victor Diaz and Ian Bates on the bench. Oh, he's unhappy because we give him 12 and he wanted number 1 and he needs to find a new club. Apparently, he could be the next Peter Schmeichel. So we'll see about that one. And we'll take a quick look in a second. Alright, let's see what happens there. We'll have a look in a second at the Jesse Oostendorp. As Panionios and Ebsjerg won him on the old loaney deals, so we'll say that. And Sheffield Wednesday beating Southampton 1-0 in the first game of the Championship season. Right, here we go then. So, let's see if we can do the business and get Hull City back into the Premier League with this once in a lifetime. Everybody starts as a free agent squad. We then play Mansfield in the Carabao Cup first round. And Jaden Philogene. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of Sebastian Deschamps. Alright, homegrown Ethan Nwaneri. Senior squad for you, my good mate. Even though he's not my mate, because he's never even heard of me. Ryan Churchman, who's Turkish. He's a left back. Ethan Nwaneri is in the Hull system. And the other 18s haven't got anybody in at the minute, so we'll sort that out as and when. We're going to have Matty Pollock in for Colin Reynolds and Delano Bergzorg for Riley McGree. Cole Palmer can start as well because he actually needs to be the striker, and we'll have Oh, hang on. Right, it's Van Thorsen there. Bergzorg's up front. And Toby Collier can go on the bench. Ted Kurd can go in there because he won't be able to play for the season. As will Shaquille Van Persie. He can move into that. Eloy Suesta. Try and sign him up for the under 18s. Although we have to give out that. So we'll see what happens with that one. Nick Schicks, he can go down to the under 21s. Carl Darlow. Kevin Coyle. 36 now. Come from non-league. Under 21s for the number 32. He's injured. Ben Grist is probably going out on loan, so he can go into there. Rocco Coyle, 17. He can stay there, and Ranieri as well. Actually, Nwaneri can actually go on the bench for Ian Bates. Because we've got plenty of midfielders on there. There's no strikers at all. Because we forgot to register Joshua Zirkzee. There we go. Right, so we'll register him. Go back to the squad. And Zirkzee, on the bench for Miles Skelly. Right, there we go. There we go then, folks. First game of the season, Norwich away. Let's take a look at the Norwich team. Who have they signed? Let's have a look. Right, that's all it's going to be. We've got Hermansen in goal, Gusto at right back, Pollock and Vestergaard centre backs, Norton Cuffy as a left back. Although I'm pretty sure we should have Ryan Bertrand there. So Ryan Bertrand will be the left back. And Dumbelli and Mainu as defensive mids. He needs to be a roaming playmaker. Maino, deep lion playmaker. Svan Poulsen, Palmer, Balassi and Bergzorg start that. On the bench we've got Henderson, Colin Reynolds, a 54-year-old. We'll use him when we can. Joshua Zirkzee, Joby Bellingham, Ethan Nwaneri, Victor Diaz, Riley McGree, Toby Collier and Adel Tarapt. Right, Yannick Vestergaard, Toby Collier. I think he's number 42 for Man U. He'll have to be number 44. And Ranieri can be number 24. That's how it's done here. Right, let's see who Norwich have actually signed. Who they're playing in this game. I don't actually know if they've signed anyone looking at this. They've got Jai Coulter, Pip Heritage, Mosquera, Daffert, Ruel Walters is a real player, Angelos Christofi, Jolan Twins, Sammy Lang, Nico Money, Romany Rockall and Yusufa Makuku. Surely that's not the... We'll have a look at that in a minute. But surely that is not the Makuku. But we will find out. Let's have a look. I think it... Is it? I don't actually know. We'll click the Norwich thing in a minute. When we can. And we'll find out. Yeah, let's have a look. I don't know. Let's have a quick look, see if it is. While we get this season underway. David Wagner, Chris Rigg. Is it? I think it is. They've signed the right player. Madness. How's he gone to Norwich? Right, there's Gusto then anyway on this right hand side. Plays it back to the goalkeeper Hermansen, who's upset because he's number 12 and not number 1. But we had two people going for number 1 and I wanted to give it to Dean Henderson even though we're not using him today. Svan Thorsen. All the way back to the goalkeeper. We are positive. Playing it back to the keeper every 2 seconds isn't positive. There's Pollock to Hermansen. We need key highlights. we'll speed it up a little bit, not too much. Here's Lang then. Into Money, and the Money shot isn't much money, it's gone over the bar. And McCammon scored for Watford. We're expecting some big results this season. We haven't even had a shot yet. I don't know what's going on. We've got Bergzorg up top and nothing's happening. What is happening here? Let's fire him up. Here's our first highlight of the match then. And Gusto plays it into Svan Thorsen, who runs into the middle and kicks it over the top, and Coulter can just stand there and watch it go over his crossbar. Julius Harnett has scored for Preston. There's Cole Palmer then. He should get a few goals, and it's a poor pass, and Pollock was just looking at Makuku's in, and he's hit the post. I forget about him in these games, but we're not trying to do a cheat code. I'm just trying to get some really good players in. Not go for like Haalands and Makuku's and whoever else. There's Bertrand then with the corner. Pings one in. Bergzord's under it, but Mosquera clears it, and there's Dafter, who has a daft pass, and Vestergaard can be there to pick up the pieces, and Gusto gets it as well. Kobe Mainu now. Mainu into Balassi. To Pollock. Pings one up, and Walters picks up the ball, and Christophe is away now. And Makuku's there, and that's in. I don't know what's going on here. Let's go wide. Let's try that. It's 1-0 to Norwich. This ain't great. This isn't a great start to the season. It's not the start we had planned. Bit of a cheat code from Norwich, really, isn't it? They signed one of the best youngsters in the game, and that's it. They haven't signed anybody else. Apart from Ruel Walters, wherever. I think he's from Arsenal. I think it's an Arsenal player. Cole Palmer heads it out then, and Balassi uses his pace and breaks away with force. And Svan Thorsen's there and loses the ball. Right, let's go attacking. Makuku's in again, and Sammy Lang scores, even though it says Rockall on it. That's the problem. It's 2-0 to Norwich. It's 2-0 to Watford as well, and we are now 23rd in the table. Alright, there we go. Alright, start the second half. Let's fire them up then. We need to put the pressure on them, boys. There's Coulter then. Ping absolutely launches one towards Vestergaard. Kobe Mainu, Vestergaard, Bertrand, Balassi. Doesn't do anything with the ball there. That was poor. Gonna make a change. Riley McGree's gonna come on. Gonna get him on the left. And Joby Bellingham can go up front for a bit. And there's Money, and apparently Rogan Clunan has scored now. And it's 3-0. Ah, dear. It's going to be a heavy defeat, I think. We are currently going to be bottom of the league. And Waneri is coming on. And Dombele. Back to Gusto. Plays it to Mainu. What a goal! We've got one back. It's 3-1. We are going to have to make a change, I think, very, very soon. Pollock looks a bit tired. And there's Bertrand then. And that nearly goes through to McGree, but it doesn't quite make it, which is unfortunate. Coulter then for Norwich in the Norwich goal. Grayed out player. Gusto to Palmer. Cole Palmer now to Joby Bellingham. To Kobe Mainu, who scored. To McGree on this left hand side, is making all the difference there, and it's just gone over. Right, Come on then. Come on then, you 54-year-old. On you come. Let's see what you're made of. Bertrand then picks it up into Kobbie Mainoo, the goal scorer. Vestergaard stays on the pitch. Bertrand again can whip one in. Joby Bellingham's there and it's gone over. No. And it's going to be a goal kick. And we are going to be bottom of the league as it stands. And that is going to be a massive comeback here. We'll go very attacking. Our final sub's going to see Xerxes on for no one because I've left him on the bench and I should have probably put him on instead of Joby Bellingham. I forgot about him in all fairness. He'll be starting the next game. Didn't even realise that we'd signed him in all honesty. I totally forgot. I've been looking around for players to fill up the club. Anthony Elanga's at Blackburn, everyone. What is going on with this save? Bertrand then. Is it going to be 3-2? Palmer's there, he's underneath it. It's hit the bar, it's hit somebody on the head. The 54-year-old runs over to get it. And that is not that because there's still 3 minutes of injury time. Iorfa. Twin. I don't know why these greyed out players are so good. But here's McGree on the left. And even if we get another goal here, Joby Bellingham's there and he'd put it over the top again. Finishing seems to be the problem here. We are going to be 21st as it stands. That was poor. For the players that we've got. Right, I've switched them all off. Sodom. It wasn't the start we expected. We'll be back for another episode soon. Hopefully we'll be a bit further up the table though. We lose 3-1 to Norwich. We'll come back in a couple of games' time and we'll see what's happening with the leagues as we take it on. So yeah, we'll see you for the next one, people. Goodbye.